Hi folks, let's power our minds with some juicy, delicious programming knowledge. And today's topics are API, Java console, and also we will probably start some data type concepts, I would say. So what is the API documentation? Basically, it's the document and API specification for the Java platform. With help of API, guys, you are able to find out the explanation for every piece of code which you will see or learn somewhere. Basically you can take API as some of kind of library, I would say, where you can find all translation of the Java language. So it's like a kind of a translator for you. And yes, I know at the start for you guys everything will seem to be unknown, and also the API documentation explanations will be not that clearly helpful, but I think as soon you reach certain level in programming, you will get used to the documentation and also will start to understand the explanations. So it will take time, but anyway, it's a good point we'll take a look on and start to get familiar with that. I also left the link in the description area in case you want to take a look on it. In any case, you will get plenty of tutorials from my side. You will get you have plenty of tutorials on YouTube in generally, so you will have material where to learn from. But anyway, API documentation is the official one, and this definitely worth it to take a look on. Alright, now I would say we should start with creating some text in Java and show you what the console is. To cut to the chase, guys, the console is basically here, as you see in this field, to cut to the chase what the console is. For us, for the beginning, it will be the display of our results of the programming goals, I would say, or something. So basically, if we will type now something, well, firstly, let me introduce to you my folder. We have one folder which I call like basically the second Java API console, whatever. And inside this folder, I have the main class, which I explained to you in the last previous video, that there should be some main method where we start everything from. So basically we now have a main class, and we will create here the main method from where the whole program stuff will begin. And now we will print out system.out.println. Just try it out by yourselves, guys. And let's write hello for nation. We also can split the text in different ways. That's a little bit advanced already for you guys, for the beginners, but take a look. You can split the text in this way, and then plus what we here using, the plus won't be shown in the console. Just maybe take a look what the result will be. I will run now the program. I run it, so the main method works, and in the main method we write this right line of code. So take a look here, hello Power Nation is printed out, and you see the plus wasn't printed out, so that means this plus is something which is in the programming language in the backend working, but it's not printed out on the console. So console for us will be, for the first tutorials, basically the result of the whole results, the language's logic which we write here. So the logic, by logic I mean this one. And take a look also on your IDEs. On the right side, normally you will have also always some kind of, how you say that, this information message, where it will also show you how many warnings you have in the code. I have one already. So something is quite strange for the program IDE. Like, remember from the first video, IDE is helping you to find out where some problems are in your code. So it will help you with the typos. If you write here some typo, I mean not in the text himself, that won't bother anyone, but if you will have some typo right here by Alex, for example, you see it will become red, and you will have also the information message in red here. You see that one error found. That is what IDE is trying to show you right now, so quite helpful. Now I guess, guys, we can jump to the fundamental stone of Java, and these are the data types. So if you want to create a program, the program will consist of data. That's, I hope, clear for you guys. So there should be some logic or some data inside it. And if we speak about the data, we already can talk about some classifications of different data. So basically you can use, of course, numbers, text, number combinations, only capitals, letters, and etc. So now we are coming to the question, how we can use the data types. Well, you declare them, and what declaring means, everything, I guess we will talk about that in the next video. And in this video we will just find out what kind of actually data types are existing there. So the following ones are basically used in Java. This would be the boolean, char, byte, short, int, long, float, double, string, and array. Mostly of them are primitive data types, and about the other ones we will talk a little bit later. So hope that's clear for you guys. So let's summarize, guys. What do we have for today? We learned that we have API documentation for us, which can help us to understand every line of code which we have here. You see everything is described. What we see here is described also in the API documentation. Also, we learned that there is console, which always will show our output. Take it as an output for now. There are some specialities, exceptions, which we will talk about later. And the last point also, we discussed the data types, which I once again will mention: boolean, char, byte, short, int, long, float, double, string, array. I will also mention them in the description area, and in case someone want to see them. Question round, and this round's question, guys, is what do you expect on the console if you have written these 3 lines of code? Please leave your comment. Also, do not to forget, give your suggestion in the comment area. What kind of questions should we discuss in the next videos, or maybe challenges we discuss in the next videos, and the best question will be chosen for the next video. So that's it, guys, for this video. Please let me know what do you think about this video, this channel. If you feel connected to the Power Nation, please subscribe. Also, do not forget to check out my video descriptions, where I have monthly challenges for my subscribers. Of course, you can win something. You can also benefit from additional videos, suggestions from other channels, books, codes, exercises, everything what you need for the beginner to get from the beginner to advanced. And yes, guys, thank you for your time, and you are now hopefully ready to start real coding together with Power Nation.